let's move on to new releases. Anything exciting in the new releases?
No.
Werewolf? What's the deal with
There's
the
not.
werewolf game?
I think it's based upon the board game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is it? I see ads for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know as much as I do. Perhaps more. Where do you see ads for it?
Like when I'm scrolling on the Twitters, like I've seen ads for it. But I don't know.
That's out.
Yeah.
How's it doing on the Metacritic?
IGN gave it a 4 out of 10.
That's not good.
Is that out of 10?
That's out of 10. 4 out of 10.
I'm glad that they're using the whole scale.
It is an action role-playing game based on White Wolf's publishing tabletop role-playing game Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Yep, that's what we figured. How's this game Jumping Stack Ball on Switch?
That's also based on the board game.
Jumping Stack Ball?
The tactical board game Jumping Stack Ball.
Yes.
It's probably a 4 out of 10. I don't know.
Oh, this game, Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. I saw Justin McElroy tweeted about it, actually, for real. Like, it's supposed to be like the spiritual successor to Quest for Glory. I don't know if it's supposed to be any good. 9 out of 10 on Steam.
There you go.
Very positive. It came out. It came out a while ago, I guess.
How's Nuts? Is it better than Balls?
Is the game called Nuts?
Yep.
Nuts.
Just nuts.
On the Switch.
$20 for nuts? Shit.
Yeah, $10
I'll give you these
each.
nuts. Half price. All right, let's go. Anything else?
There's really not. When does that Super Mario come out? It's not on this
Friday?
list.
Friday?
It's probably Friday.
I'm looking up nuts though. What is nuts? It's on Steam.
You could just Google nuts.
no,
I'm
I
sure
got
that's
it. I already found
good
it.
SEO on that too.
A single-player surveillance mystery. Record the squirrels, report your findings, and piece together what's really going on in Melmoth Park. Very positive reviews. Came out February 4th. This looks this looks really cool. The aesthetic is awesome. It's got like this Technicolor pastel thing. It actually looks really cool. It looks like Obra Dinn. What was that game?
That's a game.
Yeah, it looks like that, but more colorful. But I don't know. Looks cool. All right, we made fun of nuts, but the nuts were
No, I'm sure there's good games on here. How would you know?
nuts.
Nobody would know.
Now we
Nuts.
know. Nuts.
Turned into
Nuts.
Jerry
Nuts is not a
Seinfeld.
joke. Serious. These nuts are serious.
I'm nuts for nuts.
Take these nuts seriously,
Who
Wanda.
are these nuts?
Why don't you take my nuts seriously? All right, let's move on. We're too old to be making nuts jokes at this point.
No, we're not.
Shipwreck is. He just had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're old now.
Forgot. What is it? Friday?
I got a
Black Friday?
Voltron.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like a life-size 1-to-1 scale Voltron? Because I assume
Yeah,
that's
well,
what you-
yeah, sorry, I don't have the whole Voltron. I just have a replica cat that I get inside of.
Just one. Black Lion.
Just one.
Take it to the grocery store.
No, I
Is this
got
an original Voltron from the 80s, or it's
yes, from the 80s. It's growing up I had the die-cast one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know, it's back there. You can see it right there, kind of.
Oh, I see it. Next to Kermit.
Next to Kermit.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, I don't know,
I'm
about
next to Voltron. Yay!
it's about 12 inches tall. So that's the one I had growing up, and I mentioned it in passing because yes, it's somebody in the chat asked if it was the Matchbox Voltron. Yes, it was the Matchbox Voltron. They were made by a bunch of different companies. I think this one is the, I don't know, Taiwan version of it or something. Whatever Gretchen found online, because we got Dash for his birthday, which was a couple weeks back. We got him the new one that Walmart has, and it's awesome. Like it's I don't know how they were selling it for so cheap. I think it was like $60 or something like that on there. And it's got it is about, I don't know, 1.5 feet tall, I would guess, when you assemble it all together.
Not
And
metal though, is it?
no, it's plastic, but it's awesome.
Really?
Nonetheless.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's great. It makes sounds. It makes different sounds depending on like where you're at on attaching lions and everything. Like
Does it say Voltron Defender of the Universe?
no, it's the I don't think so. It has like
Should.
60 sayings or something. And it's all the character voices from the original cartoon that are saying the
I'll
things.
form the head.
Exactly.
That's
That's
awesome.
there. Yeah. It does do the whole that whole spiel where it goes through when they're transforming. But yeah, it's awesome. So he got that for his birthday. And so in passing, I had mentioned, oh, the Voltron I had growing up was this diecast one that was awesome. And then so 2 weeks later or whatever, now I have one.
I've got a great idea for a Twitch channel. New Twitch show. It's old guys playing with their toys. So you'll actually play with the toy that you have now like you did when you were like 10. And then you just stream it live. Do you have what it takes to do that?
I don't have the time. No.
I don't know. I think it could be big. What would be a good name for that? Like man-child stream? I don't know.
Uncomfortable to show.
Awkward. Very awkward. I think it could be good. I think it could be onto something. All right. So that's it for the new releases and Shipwreck's birthday.
I think Shipwreck's birthday and stuff.
Let's move on to Wombat's Fortnightly news.
Big news for Cheapy.
What?
They're adding Tron to Fortnite.
Which Tron?
We don't know yet.
Okay. Is there some new Tron thing coming out in the near future?
I'm going to say it's probably classic.
I thought there was a new Tron thing coming out of some sort, right?
Probably. But they don't,
Wombat's got all the information. I'm going to find out.
They've only done it. They've only released an audio clip so far.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know what version of Tron is going to be.
I am Tron. Is that what it is?
I love Tron.
says-
I don't know.
Is that what he said?
Tron is coming. Watch the Tron.
I mean, I like Tron. I like the concept of Tron. So you think he's going to have a disc that he can throw? Is that something that
I
can
don't
happen?
think that I would be
No.
wouldn't be surprised if like the back bling is the disc.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
can he,
There's
like,
that
do
new
something?
Tron movie with Jared Leto coming out.
Ugh. I doubt it's. If they're smart, it'll be old school Disney Tron.
Bruce
It's going to be
Boxleiter.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, it should be Jeff Bridges' Blue Tron.
He
Right,
wasn't
he-
Tron. Bruce Boxleiter
I
was
mean-
Tron.
I mean the blue and the blue piping.
Or whatever his name was. I don't fucking know.
But
So it seems like Fortnite's hitting all of the movies that were supposed to come out last year. I think this was supposed to come out, this Tron movie as well. The Snake Eyes movie was supposed to come out. So
They got to get this shit out eventually. Like they've got a pipeline coming with more
Yeah, no,
stuff.
I mean,
can't
they-
just be
they
waiting
did,
forever for these movies to come out.
they're doing the Flash this weekend. That we know.
was there supposed to be a Flash movie?
Well, there's the Flash TV. It's the TV Flash.
There's a lot of guys. Like, how come we were talking in the Warzone
Flash is gonna-
Dads group? What's that?
Flash is going to move at the same speed as everybody else.
Yeah,
Slow-ass.
I'm not too keen on the Flash in Fortnite. I
Flash with guns. I mean, that
There's
really
no
goes
real
together. Nothing goes
reason for
better
me to
together than a
pick that
slow
up.
Flash with
Flash
guns.
with
Yeah.
guns. Maybe some
Slow
dancing.
Flash. Although, if you watch the Flash TV show on the CW, they find a reason for him to be slow like every week.
Right, of course. It's expensive for him to be fast.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, the Flash, you lost your ability to tap into the Speed Force again.
Oh, man.
You're gonna have to walk to the bank to stop these criminals.
Oh, no. Foot cramp. Not again.
It's gonna be dangerous, Flash, but you can't run, Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to do it. That's not getting me into Fortnite. But we were saying in the Warzone Dads group that they should do this shit in Warzone. How come I can't get Flash in Warzone?
Because
This
they're
is fucking
stupid. and don't-
stupid.
Yeah, because they're stupid. And actually, in Fortnite, you can't eat a chili pepper, and it makes you. So
Great. But like, how come I can't be like David Hasselhoff?
Is that how Flash does it?
that's how Flash does. it.
He just eats chili peppers.
That's canon. Like, don't you think they should have like the
Everyone
80s?
knows that, dummy.
Why can't I be B.A. Baracus in Warzone? Don't you
That
think
would be
they would
cool.
sell like a few $20 B.A.
Would
Baracus?
you buy it? Would you buy it? If they release B.A. Baracus.
If I knew, is he still alive or no?
Yes.
If I knew that he was getting some money from it, I might buy that.
Are there any points where you have to fly in that game?
Yes, you come out of the airplane. It'd be it'd be fucking great. He wakes up, he's like, ah! But they don't have any separate animations for the different skins, I think. I think they all just get up and go like this, just like get ready to jump out the plane, as far as I remember. But I feel like that's a missed opportunity for them. How come Fortnite is so good at this and Warzone is?
Because people are paying Fortnite to put their properties in the game.
Yeah, people want their properties in Fortnite. I think Fortnite just. I think there's a looser feel with that game also, where you could kind of get away with the Ready Player
It
One
doesn't matter.
aspect to it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Nothing matters. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, this character looks like this. They all play the same.
Right.
Yeah. Look, it's the Joker. It's the Joker and Wolverine on the same team. And they've got guns.
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
I'd like to see some of that wind up in Warzone. That's all I'm saying. So Shanafan can spend some money. What else we got here in Wombat's Fortnightly news?
Did you hear about the E3 2021? The E3s?
I did not.
So apparently they're going to do it virtually.
Makes
And they
sense.
want all the big publishers to come back and participate in this new virtual E3 for the low cost of an unspecified 6-figure amount of money. So do you want to spend somewhere between 100 and who knows how high to be in a virtual event hosted by E3?
When you can just do it yourself and not
When you can
spend
do it
that money.
yourself?
You can spend all
Yeah.
those fees on just making the event.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't seem like
makes
a lot
no
of added
sense.
value.
What is the cost benefit?
Well,
Why would you even do it at all? Like, why wouldn't all of these companies just do their own thing?
Right. It's cheaper. I don't think labeling
have
it
to-
E3 is
You don't
worth
have to rush to
$100,000.
get your something in order for a
Nope, you
specific
could do it in
week.
August. That's what Microsoft did. Remember, wasn't it in like August or some nonsense?
E3 doesn't mean anything without the physical present. That's the importance of it.
The brand is not. It's not like some great brand that just draws
Yeah.
eyes.
And as I've mentioned for the last 3 years in a row, there is no need for there to be any physical.
Oh, I think there is.
Still money to be made, and
There's still money to
good
be
times
made,
to be
and
had.
there's that is a central place where the industry comes together and interacts with each other. It's not just a convention of like exactly. It's not just a
I'm
convention.
making the finger
of-
fucking motion.
Right.
Thank
Finger in
you.
the hole motion for the people listening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a. I mean, if you think about it, only recently they've let consumers in. It's not a consumer focused event. It's an industry event.
Yeah.
So there's definitely still a place for it. Just like there is a place for any of convention and any.
Well, considering that this pandemic's never going away, we're never going to find it.
Well,
so it
that's
doesn't
the
matter.
true part of why what's killing it.
Right.
I would
We're
love
all
to go to
gonna be
another
stuck
E3.
in our houses forever.
Yes, I would also love to not be stuck in my house forever and go to E3 at some point.
Not going to happen.
That sounds pretty good.
I don't know, like, what are they supposed to do in this situation though? Like, you've got to charge a lot, right? Because
You need money to
you
operate.
need money, and you can't undervalue yourself, like, for when this thing is over, and you want to make E3 big again. Can't be like, okay, now we want to charge all this extra money.
But you have to recognize that the digital E3 really doesn't have all that much value, like you just said, and maybe don't try to maybe you suck it up for another year, and not try to like extort the members. Basically, I mean, maybe we're all in this together.
Goose
that
Dude
attitude
in
is
the
good.
chat is saying that PAX are better events. I disagree.
Goose Dude doesn't know anything. I went to college with him.
Do you?
Yes.
I think they're totally
Yes.
different events. PAX
Also,
starts.
is a shitty education to boot.
Actually, I went to my first E3 with Goose Dude, and he snored like a motherfucker. I mean, my
Yeah.
second E3. Sorry. Go on, Shipwreck. I'm sorry.
What a garbage.
They're just totally
plate.
different events. Like, PAX is all like community driven, and you're there to wait in lines, right? You're there to sit in a line and talk to some other gamers while you wait all day to get into a booth.
Yes.
E3 is a much different experience because you set up appointments and you go and do things. So it's a much different experience. Even like we've been to PAXs before too, and we set up appointments, but it's not the same thing. You're just going and playing playing a demo. It's not the same context. I hope E3 does well. Would I even watch a virtual E3
Maybe if they made it.
live? Like I'm just gonna catch the highlights.
I mean, you need to make it something special that is like, what could you add, get people to, if you're collecting hundreds of thousands of people, dollars from your members, right, to put on this digital thing, you need to, with people watching it, need to look at it and go, oh my God, I see that's why it cost $1 million, because they got Kevin Hart to host it or somebody. I don't know. Like, that's the only way it makes any sense to have this thing be a digital E3, is if you're really going to leverage, all the money from the gaming industry and put on something really spectacular digitally. But is that even worth doing now? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is here without being able to be at conventions. You're into Jeff Keighley's summer of Jeff Keighley, right?
Well,
He's
out.
doing that, on his own. He's not going to do. It's
Right.
not.
He doesn't want people giving six figures to ESA.
No,
he wants
he's got his
people...
own. He's got his own thing going on,
Right.
and he probably only charges 5 figures.
Right. It's a great, better value.
Like, why would you spend $100,000 here? You can spend $50,000. Give it to me, and you get me doing a little Q&A with your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. People want that. They want, like, the CEO of EA or whomever
Sure.
to talk to Jeff Keighley for 20 minutes.
Why not? I guess.
I guess.
I don't know if people want to watch that.
I think they do, if history tells us anything.
Who's the CEO of EA?
It's Electronic Arts.
No, what's his name?
Joe Electronic Artsberg.
Why does he have to be Jewish?
Because all CEOs are. Get in the game, Ship.
It's in the game.
Yeah, seriously.
If he's a Jew, he's in the game.
Yeah.
I don't think
Joseph
that's it.
Electronic Artsberg.
That's what... I don't even get it. All right. Did we answer Darkness's question?
I think so.
I don't know. What was the question?
Do you think it's actually going to happen? Do you think it actually is even going to be a digital E3? Or is it just
I think
gonna
it
fall
depends on
apart?
how many people sign
Chip
up.
says no. There it is.
No. I don't think that they're organized enough to pull that off without some serious help. I mean, they tried to do some of that last year and it just completely fell apart, right? Like, they don't have the will to win that Jeff Keighley does.
Well, Jeff Keighley needs to make money to live, and that's his job. But I feel like
he enjoys it as well.
Sure. But I feel like the ESA feels like if they can just hold on for like a year or two, then they can get back into the expo game.